Hey y'all, it's Eli, and I got a few minutes before class, so much like I don't want to waste your time, I don't want to waste my time either, so we'll just get right into it. I'm going to show you how to make your vocals sound huge. And no, the trick isn't to use some AI plugin or anything like that. I don't even know how those work. You know why? Because they don't work. In fact, the tricks I'm going to show you, they've been used by industry professionals for 95 to maybe 99% of the songs you hear on Spotify for years. And instead of showing you some black box magic plugin, I want to make sure you guys actually know what's happening with your mix, because if not, it's like you're a soccer player running around without cleats. Okay, so you followed the methods in my other videos and you got your EQ and your compression sounding perfect. You remembered not to stay in micro mode, and your vocal sounds almost perfect, except it still sounds dry.
Come on, babe, tonight I'm gonna make it right.
So how do we fix that? I'm gonna show you how to turn that into this.
Come on, babe, tonight I'm gonna make it right. Yeah, I'm gonna take it up a notch, let's get high.
So first step, record some doubles. And this is, this is a standard piece of advice. I got some doubles right in here, a lot of them. And basically, it's going to give you that choir effect. When like you hear a group of people singing and somehow all together, they just sound pretty good and on key, and it just sounds pretty good. And the reason for that is if you're trying to get to a certain spot and you have 10 instances of you trying to get to that spot, even if a few of those times are a little bit off in different places, together they're just going to create this huge, thick sound. And okay, so I did that. I put a little bit of verb on the doubles, but here's the big thing. This is the main piece of advice. Put some delays in each ear separately. Okay, so what this is going to do is it's going to make it so you have that vocal that's spread out and it just sounds wetter and, bigger. So for this, I put in one delay in the left ear, and that sounds like this. And then I put another in the right ear with a different time. Take a look at this. This is important. I put the time a little bit faster in the right side and then a little bit slower in the left side, and together the delays sound like this. And what that does is it spreads everything out across the time domain too, so it makes it so everything just sounds more synergized. And then I took out the high and the low end on that fast delay. That's just to add some variation in kind of the tone of the delays, and I thought it sounded cool. Okay, and with the vocals, that sounds like this.
Come on, babe, tonight I'm gonna make it right.
And okay, finally, you put your reverb in. The reason I say start with your delays is because a lot of the times, a lot of the width and huge sound you're going to get is not going to come from reverbs. It's going to come from delays. And, reverbs have their place. They can make everything sound smoother and more wet sounding. But at first, if you want a big vocal, I would start with some delays, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but that's always a great starting point. Okay, and another quick thing I have to remind y'all is to always make sure your ambient effects like reverbs, delays, things like that, they're always on a separate channel, so that way you don't have to fiddle with the dry wet slider. And you can just kind of slide your effects up and down. So that's what I have right here. I have the vocals channeled to a dry track, and then the delays, and then a reverb over here. I did put a reverb in. This one's from Waves. I thought it sounded pretty cool. And together with the doubles and the delays and the reverb, it sounds like this.
Come on, babe, tonight I'm gonna make it right. Yeah, I'm gonna take it up a notch, let's get high.
And you guys probably noticed the automation right here.
Come on, babe, tonight I'm gonna make it right.
These are the doubles, and by automating certain phrases or parts of the song, you can add emphasis by having that, huge backdrop of vocals come in. And okay, for the doubles, you need to have most of them pan left or right. The reason for that is because if you keep everything in the center, it's just going to clog everything up and you won't be able to hear the lead vocal. So, okay, with all of that, it went from this
Come on, babe, tonight I'm gonna make it right.
to this.
Come on, babe, tonight I'm gonna make it right. Yeah.
And just for reference, here's what it sounds like with the delays all in the center versus spread out.
Come on, babe, tonight I'm gonna make it right.
Versus.
Come on, babe, tonight I'm gonna make it right.
So that delay trick where you put one on the left and one on the right is used a lot when you want to make the vocal sound really big. And another thing you can do to add width is to use a vocal doubler, but that's a video for another day. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to make this because I see a lot of like AI make your vocal sound big and verby and Valhalla vintage verb and all that. And that stuff's good too. It has its place sometimes, not the AI stuff, but a lot of times you're going to get a lot of width in the vocals by putting delays in first, focusing on that to make it sound big, and then add the reverb for more texture and smoothing and things like that. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and have a great day.